I'd like to talk about something too.
We're back.
I don't know what I want to talk about.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back.
But something that actually is like
hello,
nice to talk about.
Hey, welcome back from the musical break.
Oh shit, we're back.
If you guys are tuned in on YouTube, you're like, what the hell are you talking about? This is a brand new stream. Well, you could be right, but that's because YouTube is broken up into
you may be wrong.
little pieces of stream now. So if you're tuning into this and you missed the dope ass interview with R.A. Mihailoff, aka Leatherface, go back, check it out, or check out the full stream over at repliconradio.com or all streaming platforms.
That's right.
Yes, it was a good interview.
It was dope, man.
Yep.
That dude was cool. He was super cool. So if you missed it, go back and check it out. And we still got a whole show ahead of us, man.
We do.
Normally, right now is when we're coming on with our guest.
Yeah. Yep. We got that out of the way.
But we are stopping an hour early, right?
A whole hour
or a half hour.
Damn,
yeah.
Fuck.
I think we should move our show times to that anyways, because the thought of being done at 9:30 is it's like so much better.
It is a relief, but then trying to get started at 5:30 is like fuck.
I can do it.
Well, yeah. You also get home from work at what, 2?
Like one or 2, yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm still working, bro.
Yeah.
I work them 10-hour days because I'm off on Friday.
Oh, I go in really early on them long days. Like I'll go in at like 3, 3:30, 4.
Tree.
And off at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I would do that too.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Nothing's better than be like getting off at like 1 or 2 and still having work 8, 9 hours, 10 hours that day. It's like sweet. I love being off early in the day.
Bro, this motherfucker got wheelie bars on it. A fucking golf cart. Yes, it has wheelie bars on it.
That's owned by a fat man.
I'm guessing it's a racing.
That's so you can flip it, dog.
It's a racing gas burner. I'm assuming it goes.
I mean, if you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well have fun with it.
It's $1,200 bucks.
Well, it's wrong with it then.
Yeah, something's wrong with it.
It doesn't say anything's wrong.
It's probably got a weight limit, bro.
Yeah, you.
That's the problem with the electric ones is that they don't have no power.
Oh yeah, they do.
Well, I mean, if you get expensive ones, yeah, but like any ones that I've had, like you weigh them down too much, and them bitches are they're not fucking going.
That's why you turn them up a little bit.
Well, I've never been on a personally owned golf cart.
You turn the ones up on a golf course too. Mm-hmm. You just flip open the seat. Why what?
Just yelling at YouTube.
To go faster, that's why you do that.
I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about YouTube is still stupid though.
But the gas powered ones are easier to take the governors off and
hello, governor.
Make them go faster.
Hell yeah, get it. Go fast. Drive fast.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, this motherfucker. You want to go to Jackson, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Pick up a golf cart?
Sure.
How far is that? Like 5-hour drive? 6-hour drive?
We can visit Jelly Roll over there. It's got to be close.
Yeah, we can do the interview.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Tell them to get the camera crew ready. Coming.
All right. You got to have a vehicle that can pull a golf cart unless you're just going to drive it back.
Yeah, this one I might have a little trouble on the roads with. I don't think you can. You can't drive them on the road.
You need lights.
You can drive them in the subdivisions and shit, but you can't go out on main roads.
You probably.
We drove past your house the other day.
They do?
Yeah, well, your area. Your area. We didn't go.
Was I home?
To your street. But we were up in your area. Your area.
Were we?
We were.
Sweet.
We was rolling.
We was there, man.
We was rolling.
Hell yeah.
With the top down, sleep back, rolling in the Cadillac.
So I want to. Obviously, you guys probably don't even know anything about it, so I want to tell you guys.
I don't give a shit about it.
I tune into Replicon Radio to fucking learn. This is why I'm here.
So we're gonna learn. First, I want to do this. Let's talk about this. So we just talked to Leatherface.
We did.
With his super awesome chainsaw that saw his family. So next week, we're gonna continue with the family tradition in October with the return of the Axis family.
Oh,
Al Azul Ilu
Ooh.
Back on Replicon Radio.
Hell yeah.
Next motherfucking Monday.
Very excited about that.
What do you think about
To
that?
have our brothers back.
Can you
on
believe
air.
the last time we had them on?
Let's talk about
Was
that.
it like
instead
2
of
years ago?
What the other thing you wanted to talk about? Let's talk about that.
We're
for a
not there
long
yet.
time.
We're not there yet. We're not
Why are
there
you so mad at the Insane Clown Posse, bro?
I'm not mad.
Maybe we
I'm
should talk
tired of
about
hearing
that.
about lies.
We
Lies,
don't
lies,
even know if they're lies
lies.
yet.
Well, they've lied in the past, so I
Can
don't
you say
give a
lies quieter? God, you're hurting
Lies.
my ears right now.
fuck. Lies.
God.
Hear lies.
But anyway, we haven't had Ala Zuli Lu on Replicon Radio since September 2018.
fucking
that was
nuts.
2 years ago.
That was
And a
2
month.
years ago.
That's nuts. That was the third time we had him on.
Well, you know, if you
What
quit
the
pissing
fuck?
them off, they might come on more.
No,
I'm just
it's not
kidding.
true.
I'm just kidding.
That's why they're coming on more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna rap battle.
Oh, yeah? I bet they win.
I've been practicing.
I bet they still
I'm
win.
like, yo. That's as far as I got.
Yo, this
Yo.
is my
Yeah,
flow.
I couldn't get past. See it?
Yo, I got a flow.
If you guys would help me, maybe I could do better. All I had was yo. Fuck. But yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. The record comes out this Friday.
Ooh.
And then on Monday they're gonna be here.
Ooh. And I bet they're going to talk about that record too.
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh shit!
We're gonna talk all
I
about
bet
it.
we're.
I
I bet
got
we're.
your
I
rap.
bet we're going to
If
probably.
you
play it.
haven't, go get it right now. Mausoleum. It's up for pre-order still. All kinds of dope bundles still available at mnestore.com.
That's because they make way too many bundles.
They do.
That's why they're all left.
They should rename M&E Bundle,
Which is good because
like Bundle
usually-
Town or some
M&E
shit.
Bundles?
M&E Bundles. Like
I'm
they
glad-
need to have a whole division.
Yeah, I'm glad they're making more because usually they run out really fucking quick.
They
And
ran.
then
I mean, they sold
you're
out of
fucked.
masks
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh,
clearly.
that's
But,
expected.
you know what I mean? I feel the same way. I'm like, Jesus Christ, more fucking bundles. How many bundles? But then I see like the smaller, the even smaller underground labels like release shit, like
Yeah.
some of our homies and shit. And it's like a week before, they're like, hey, I got a new CD coming out next week. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's your bundles? Where's your? I want a T-shirt and a sticker. I want a fucking cool toy or something. Like they don't get that. And I'm like, so then when they do it again, I'm like, oh, thank God, I get something cool.
Yeah.
Like it's weird because that's how you sell. People don't buy. Most people. I'm old, so I still like having physical CDs, but these kids don't buy that shit no more.
No.
So you need bundles to sell anything, or you're just fucking trying to get Spotify streams or whatever at this point. So
They just released like a 15 off mask in like a private
yeah,
group.
forever. Yeah,
Yeah.
Allie,
Alex got one.
did she? I thought about getting one just to get it, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's cool because it's just it's like, you know, it's one-offs.
Yeah.
And
I had it. I was there. It was available. I could have got it. And I was
man.
like, I should buy this, but I'm like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. on it.
she's got a quite the collection
Well,
of
she's
Forever
super
Face.
Zool. On
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not. It's not that I'm not Zool, but oh look at that. That's I ordered this. That just popped up. I didn't know what it was.
She got the cassette tapes too.
Yeah, Tombstone?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Blaze's new album is up for pre-order, and they have tombstones for the like. How did they not have those ever before?
Right?
How has that never been a thing?
That's cool.
I was like, oh, that's dope. I gotta get it. I mean, they're cheap styrofoam Halloween decorations, but
Yeah, it looks like the ones you get from a Dollar Tree.
yeah,
but
except
that's
for
still
it's
cool
Blaze,
as fuck because it's
like,
custom.
Yeah, he's your dead homie. Like
I have a graveyard in front of my house right now. You just put it. I'd put it right
you
there.
could have one with your face on it.
Yep. hmm
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's. I wouldn't even have to change it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
You'd have to change the name.
I would.
Your name is not Blaze, but
No.
nobody needs to know that. But yeah, so both of those. So we can talk about that because this is Juggalo. I want to talk about the
Blaze
ICP
2.0.
stuff. So Juggalo stuff is still related, whether you hate them or you don't, whichever side. But yeah, so that's available for pre-order. Blaze's first album in like fucking 4 years. The new AXE, and then Twisted dropped a surprise Halloween album last Friday. It's already out. It came out. They announced it. It came out, and it's dope.
Sweet.
And they brought out their new toys, but those are already sold out. So sorry about that.
I know somebody. They got them.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Besides me?
Yep.
Sweet. You?
No. I slept.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I got them.
Did they look as dope as they did in the pictures?
I mean, they haven't showed up yet.
Oh.
So I would assume they are the thing in the picture.
Well, hopefully.
Someone took a picture of them. I hope they're not different. Wouldn't that be weird
Well,
if
yeah,
someone took a picture of you and you look different than you
No, there
looked
was
in the mirror?
there was something that they had that looked really cool on the fucking computer, but then when they came, they weren't so cool.
What was that?
I don't remember what the fuck it was. Might have been them big old fucking masks they had. I don't know what the fuck they were.
Which one? There's a Twisted mask I need to get. If you guys have Twisted masks, let me know. I need one. It was the Generation Nightmare ones. One of them sold out before I could get it. Now I have like one of two.
That's aggravating.
Isn't it so annoying?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's two of them. I have one.
I've looked at this one way too many times. I need to look at the other one.
Right? Like,
I'm sure you could find one.
oh,
You
I
gotta
mean,
pay a lot for it.
see,
but
I'm not willing to do that.
going
Like, there was a couple passes that I wanted. Like, I'm not a pass. There's people that collect passes just to have them. I don't do that.
like all access passes and shit. Yeah.
I collect passes that
I've gone to.
that I've gotten. Not even that I've gone to. That either we had
that
pressed
I've
to,
used, right?
or we worked at.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, there's a handful of M&E shows where, you know what I mean, I was invited to do press and we covered the show or whatever, and I didn't get a physical pass. I got a vinyl pass, like a paper pass.
Right.
So those passes I want because those were shows I was actually a part of and I got to do. And I've mentioned it to a couple people like who were selling them. I'm like, I'll buy it, but I won't spend more than $20.
Right.
People are trying to sell passes for $50+. I'm like, I don't care that much. You know what I mean? Like, I had the experience. It's just the idea of when I'm like 60, I still have I'll have that pass and be like, oh, I remember this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like $20 is worth that memory.
This was a wild night. I fell asleep on the stairs in the hotel.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I need that pass to remember that.
Grandpa P, that sounds like a lot of your stories.
Right. But yeah, like I won't overpay. Like, even though I want it, I'm not gonna overpay for it because it's not. There's no reason for it. No reason for it. There's some things that I understand overpaying for, and I probably don't want those things, or I buy them in advance because I know it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like these toys that they just dropped. They were limited to 750. They were $50 for a pair. People are already reselling them for $100 easily. They're going to be worth way more than that, and I get it because they're limited. They're $750. They're a collector's item. It's not a fucking plastic laminate. Shut up.
Right.
It's not even signed.
Well, that makes things worth less. Not worthless, but worth less.
Worth
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. Nobody wants a signature.
Well, because it's so convenient. It's so easy to get.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So ICP has been doing the House Party Peep Show Patreon for the whole month of October. Thus far. What? Is that funny already?
It is to him.
I don't know why it's funny already. There's chat stuff. Whoa, what is happening?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead. ICP's House Party Peep Show. Let's talk about it. Is that where we're at right now? Yeah. You caught it now.
I don't know what you mean to do that for.
It just pops up on the screen. That's why I just sitting there.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Anyways.
I'm not gonna look at that. Jesus. So yeah, it started. It was October. It's Patreon. We talked about it briefly before. You get your goodie bag. You get all your stuff. They got
Where's my goodie bag?
Well, you didn't purchase you can still purchase it and watch everything. You can purchase it all the way up to Halloween Day. You get to go back, watch all the streams. You get your bag. The bag's not coming till later because one of the segments of the show is you help ICP produce a song or 3 songs maybe. They're all going to be on the on a CD that's in the bag.
So they're really actually doing something cool, maybe.
I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Not gonna lie.
Well, they've said that you could help them out before, and then they never used anybody's ideas.
Well, it's going to be like a live. And the streams they've had some issues, don't get me wrong. They've definitely had some fucking issues. But thus far, they have followed through with everything promised.
All right, good. That's what I like
So it started with, they did the Juggalos Against Sanity. It was supposed to be ICP, Jumpsteady, and Rude Boy. Rude Boy didn't show up. And then this wrestler dude, Manny, showed up. And it's funny because he became like the butt of almost every joke. They had some audio issues. It wasn't that you couldn't hear him. It was just this shit going on. And it was the first stream. They did it first. They added it because the ICP Seminar was the next stream. There was no issues with that one at all. And that was super dope. And I want to talk about that. That's the main thing I wanted to talk about is the seminar. Obviously, the seminar is always like the big deal. We didn't get one last year.
Yeah, you did. You got dog beat. Or no, well, I guess this past year we didn't get
Yeah, we got the dog beats
last
performance.
year.
We didn't get notes. We didn't get... Yeah, we didn't have a gathering this year.
Right.
So this was the ICP Seminar. They would not give us a seminar 2 years in a row. So if you remember, this was live last week, right at the end of our show. So they were doing that. They played a sample of a new song, which is actually premiering on Spotify and YouTube in 15 minutes. The first single off of the new Joker's card.
Ooh. Yeah, I heard a little clip of it already.
Yeah.
But they're going to play the
They
whole
played
song,
30 seconds of it.
Yeah.
I played it when we were on break last week. It just happened to be when I tuned in.
And they're going to play the whole
whole thing. Yeah, it's going to be on Spotify and everything at 8 o'clock tonight. So but when you're listening to this, if you're not listening live right now, it'll be available. It's called...
So it's already on there.
8 o'clock.
Their time, right?
No,
or 8 o'clock our time.
Yeah. I was literally probably when we go on break, it'll be up and we can play it.
We shouldn't do that. They might not like us doing that.
It's on fucking Spotify. It'll be on Spotify. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Why would they not like us promoting their music? But yeah, it's called Ding Ding Doll. Ding Ding Doll. That's the name of the single.
I feel like that's racist.
Ding ding go.
It's about it. And well, apparently they talked about it. The concept is, I guess, a kid. I don't remember the whole thing. I guess he's on like a
ding doll.
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 Like a doll you play with.
Doll.
All right.
So the concept is it's like a kid. It's like he's on like a Wish type dark web site or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on Wish.
But yeah, but like the dark web version of Wish.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's like a doll that's apparently like voodoo or whatever. And he's like, oh, this shit ain't real. And he orders it.
Yeah.
And it shows up at his door. That's where the ding ding, I guess the ding ding is it shows at the doorbell. Probably should be ding dong doll. But that's probably even more weird.
Ding dong doll.
Like, that's probably more weird. But then it's like fucking crazy. I don't know. The story is the song. So whatever. The doll's like alive and made out of human skin and all kinds of weird shit. It's like a Mad Professor type deal, but it's a doll.
Right.
And it like does bad things, I guess. So we'll find out tonight. A young boy who goes on the dark web sees a doll for sale that's cursed. The rap is coming from the doll's perspective.
What do you want to bet? They're late.
What?
That song ain't gonna be up.
I already. It was like there was already a thing to like pre-save it and shit.
Oh, okay.
It was already set up. And,
They probably put it for 5 minutes late though.
oh, maybe I don't know about that. Yo, they've been late every night.
Right.
No, they've definitely been consistently late.
So they can't drop something right on time. It just wouldn't be them.
What was it? They did one last night. We'll talk about that. But so I'm gonna go through all the things they announced at the seminar before we get to the actual Joker's card, because that's the most controversial thing and the most exciting thing in my opinion. Because when it comes on to ICP, it's all about the fucking Joker's cards. Even though it's the second deck and it's not nearly as cool as the first deck, it's still all about the fucking music.
Are we still in the second deck or thought we were in the third deck?
Nope.
I don't know. I lost track.
This will be the fifth Joker's card in the
okay.
second deck.
It's only been a fucking 12 years, so.
So let's see. They talked about a new documentary coming out that somebody else has been filming for the last 5 years. We've seen them at the gathering a few times. Whatever.
Those European dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's finally supposed to come out.
Oh, nice.
It's called The United States of Insanity. They're doing a cartoon. They're playing themselves in a politically driven adult cartoon that's coming out on Netflix in 2021. They're reoccurring characters on the show. They're also part of a Netflix documentary about Woodstock 99 that's getting ready to come out. The John Kickjass documentary that everyone's been freaking out about because they paid $350 for tickets to the Carnival of Carnage.
Now we've heard that they were going to come out with things before and that they never happened.
Well, those two, the first three things I mentioned, they have no. I mean, they're part of, but they have no part in.
Right.
Other people are putting it out. So especially the two that are Netflix, I assume they're going to come out.
Right. Well,
They just filmed their parts for it or
Right.
recorded their audio. The John Kick-Ass documentary basically is what they said is on the cutting room floor because it was too fucking sad. They didn't want to put out a sad documentary. So they decided to make
I can understand that.
Documentary 3 times longer about the entire history of ICP in the beginning. And a lot of the things that they didn't share in Behind the Paint about the 4th member that they never talked about, and like the dog beats and all that whole era. And they said that 1 or 2 things is going to happen, or their goal is they're going to try to sell it to Netflix, because I think they said next year is the 30-year anniversary of Insane Clown Posse as a whole.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to sell it as a 30-year like mini doc on Netflix. And if Netflix doesn't purchase it, they're going to put it out themselves as a 3-hour
Well, they better fucking hurry up. We're
I think
only
they've been
a couple
working on
months
it.
away from next year.
Yeah.
And you can't just put a documentary together in a year.
You guys are always hating on ICP.
I'm just saying. Let's see. They got a bunch of new merch dropping Black Friday. If you watch the shows on the Patreon that I've been watching, every night they have different new jerseys on. And those are all going to be available Black Friday.
Nice.
Sweet.
I know you guys have probably seen it. They speculated. Juggalos were talking about Psychopathic going out of business and the office is for sale and all that shit. Have you heard that?
I mean, I've heard it before, just not here recently.
Well, the office really is for sale. They're selling it.
Yeah.
They're
Get
selling
a new one.
They're selling the Lotus Pod. They're selling all that shit. Their goal is to buy what they're calling the Clown Compound.
They're just gonna relocate.
Well, yeah, but they want to relocate in a big way. They're looking for like campgrounds and like huge. What they were looking at was like places that are the size of Legend Valley.
Oh shit.
And they want to put the offices there. They want to have weekend camping. They want to have screens. They want to have an indoor and an outdoor concert area. They want to do yearly events there. Possibly even sometime in the future have gatherings there. So basically like a huge fucking cult.
That would be a good investment for them.
A huge cult
especially with how hard it is for them to get campgrounds for the gathering. That would be a good investment for them.
But remind you, there's property taxes that come along with that.
Oh yeah,
that you got to pay.
I don't know Michigan.
Depends on where they get their.
Well,
depends on where they locate.
Well, I would if it's the offices, it'd have to be somewhere close to Michigan. You know,
it don't have to be. As much as they put out music, it don't have to be. That could be just like a once a month trip for them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but yeah, they want to put the offices there. They want to have homes there. They want to have places like Juggalos could literally like rent and stay there, like all kinds of
like their own little Juggalo island.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
That's a cool ass idea, but do they not realize that they're gonna have to replace drywalls in these places? They're probably gonna have to replace flooring and windows.
I would hope, man.
All they gotta do is have some parking pads, and you can park RVs on it and shit. Yeah. Just provide electricity like big ballas.
Right.
And yeah, be like, you guys are responsible for your own fucking housing and shit.
Yeah, I mean it's your fucking like.
Unless they have like little huts on there.
I think
we all know that Juggalos get crazy sometimes.
Yeah, they're very disrespectful.
But I think that if Juggalos are crazy enough to go live on the Clown Compound, they'll probably take care of their shit.
I would like to think so.
And if they don't, they get kicked out. I mean, that's a thing. You know what I mean?
Only
it's
just like old ass Juggalos just like us.
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't matter. Like you're a Juggalo and you're a Juggalo. It's like, I mean, you're renting.
You didn't pay your rent, man. You gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
The police are here. You broke the wall.
Again, Jimmy.
Like, I know we're Juggalos, but you fucking stain the entire house with Fago. It's the fucking floors are dripping.
Get the fuck
out.
Like,
your deposit's not going to cover that. Like, not even 10 deposits is going to... We have to tear the whole house down. There's too much Fago.
We just got to burn it down. We just got to set it on fire.
But who knows?
Sets it on fire.
I thought it was a pretty cool idea.
It's a dope-ass idea for sure.
That's probably the one that's... If it were to happen, it's going to be a long time away. That's my guess. But who knows? But they're literally in the process of selling their current place. So
yeah,
who knows? I don't know what that building. It's a huge fucking building. Like,
I wonder if they're going to leave the recording equipment in there, or they're going to strip the studio.
Oh, fuck yeah! Why would they?
See, that's one thing I don't understand. You know, if you put a studio on a campground and you're going to have a gathering there, sooner or later, possibly, you know, people are going to try to go find it. And you know people might try to destroy it or try to be ignorant with it.
If they did that,
I would hope
that would be fucking. That'd be like going backstage. Like you got to be pretty fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it would have to be well secluded for sure.
Like, how many Juggalos just walk backstage at the gathering?
Because I mean, how geeked were we when we went and seen the fucking studio for the first time?
super geeked. It was dope.
You know
as
what I
fuck.
mean? Yeah. And we went and found it. Well, you knew where it was and took me there, and I was like, well, you had to find it.
Yeah.
And
I remember going in there. It was the fucking craziest, one of the craziest times of my life, especially as being a juggalo.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
It's fucking nuts.
People,
But
people
you
are
got to think
definitely gonna
about,
want to take that
think
tour.
about the gathering. That's literally like, think about how many juggalos just walk backstage. We have press passes and we can only go so far backstage.
That's true.
There's like backstage upon backstage upon backstage. There's like 4 backstages.
Yeah, that's true.
So the studio fucking
That is
offices
true.
would be back there.
Yeah, that is true.
Like you ain't getting fucking back there. Like,
And I mean, we know that they're
like on a fucking Tuesday afternoon
You
and
might.
on a standard campground day,
Yeah,
you
you
might be
might.
able to get over there.
Yeah.
But during an event, fuck no.
No,
That bitch is-
it's got to be behind several layers of fences.
yeah, it's like fucking Fort Psychopathic Knox back there.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
they fucking get back there. If they even have a studio, I mean, they probably would. They probably would have another Lotus spot. But they're doing everything out of Jay's.
I wonder
right
what
now,
they-
the Boom Boom Room.
I wonder what they're going to call it.
Jay's Boom Boom.
Because they're not going to call it the Lotus Pod.
No, which I get. That's, you know what I mean. As much as that sucks, this is gonna be the new start.
Mm-hmm.
the new era.
Yeah, they're gonna call it the Bing Pow Boom Room. Bing Pow Boom Boom Room.
It's gonna be the Boom Boom Room.
Let's see. Another thing they talked about very briefly was the fact that they really don't sign artists anymore, and that's, you know what I mean, that's a thing they can't really do much of. But they are going to start promoting producers, and they got 4 producers, the 4 horsemen of the Metropolis, which is Shaggy the Airhead, Devereaux, Straight Jacket, and the 4th one they did not release yet. I'm assuming it's probably Jay.
So is
as
Shaggy
Dr. Punch.
changing his name?
No, it's he's a producer. It's a different guy. It's Lazy and Crazy.
Oh yeah.
They said that they're going to do mixtapes in the style of like DJ Clay used to do, with 4 producers, and then they're going to remix ICP classics. And the ones they mentioned were Wizard of the Hood, Tunnel of Love, and The Tempest. So they're going to have the 4 producers do remix albums of old ICP stuff. And apparently they're already working on this stuff. What do you think of that? You like that? Is that fat? Is that shit fat or whack?
We'll see.
I mean, in theory,
It's a good idea. We'll see how it plays.
In theory.
If y'all do a good job, it might be tight.
my thing is that it's like, all right.
A lot of people are like, you don't fuck with Wizard of the Hood, dude.
Yeah, like can
Which
we
I
just
can see, but-
like why do we need to keep living in the past on everything? Like you remake movies, you remake albums, you
People like
remix
it.
this. Can we just get some new stuff, please?
Well, we're gonna get to that too. So this is dope to me. I'm excited about this, and I think I'm actually gonna do my best to do it. So the ICP Ultra Live Monster 5. Remember they announced all that big thing before COVID?
Absolutely.
And we're like, there's no fucking way it's going to be like Germany and fucking all these crazy places. You got to go to... So the thing is, you got to go to all 5 and you get the coins. You get the Monster Live coins.
Yeah.
And then you get the coins, you get your Juggalo Pass, and you get discounts and
You get your
early
Juggalo
access.
card.
Yeah. So they announced all of them. So this is the first one, the ICP House Parties Peep Show. If you purchase this, that's the event 1. You get a coin in your goodie bag when that gets mailed out. Event number 2, they didn't announce dates. They said, obviously once they're cleared and COVID's gone, we can do things again. But they announced they're all concepts, and they announced all the locations and everything. So the first one is ICP's Headbanging Heavy Metal Spandex Hard Rock Spectacular.
That's gonna be good. I can't wait for that one.
So it's live. So they're 80s hair metal. They're going to have a full band. They're going to be dressed up in spandex and 80s hair metal. They're going to do ICP songs in the style of hair metal. And then they're going to cover a bunch of fucking hair metal. Like Poison and Rat and shit like that. And that's supposed to go down in Albuquerque, New Mexico once they get clear to do shows. The second one is the Prom Night Massacre class reunion show. So they did the show back in '96, like Riddlebox Total Love years.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it's at St. Andrews Hall. They're gonna do the whole thing where it's like prom with streamers and pink, silver, purple. That's gonna be I guess the third one. The third of the Monster 5. That's going down at St. Andrews. The fourth one is the ICP's Hootenanny Hillbilly Hoedown. That's going on in some venue that's in the Appalachian Mountains, I think, in West Virginia. It's going to be outdoors, and then they're releasing the album they've talked about for like 20 years, The Bloody Brothers. The one that they essentially gave up for Boondocks. That was the redneck whatever idea. Mm-hmm. So that album's supposed to come out at that event, going down in West Virginia. And then the final Juggalo Monster 5 show is the Juggalo Island show, going down in the Bahamas, on the beach in the Bahamas. They're trying to set up to where there's going to be like a cruise going from Miami to the Bahamas for the show. And that's where you get the final coin for the Monster 5 event. And then, technically it's the Monster 6, because you got to take those 5 coins to the gathering to turn them in. The next gathering.
You don't even get to keep them?
I think you probably do. But you got to like...
present them.
Yeah. I would assume they're not going to take them.
It would be shitty if they
did. Wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Right.
Although they could offer something that you can get in return if you turn these in, and you get this one thing that is even more rare than the coin.
Well, you get the Juggalo card.
Yeah,
You do. That's the point.
I know.
But I think the point is they're only doing like that's so officially that would be number 6, because if you don't turn them in there, it's it. You didn't make it.
Yeah.
Because so they probably let you keep it, because after that it's not like you could sell them. I mean, you could, but not for use.
Yeah.
As a collector, you could sell them, but no one could use them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for all 5, man. I thought there was no fucking way when they announced it. I was like, there's gonna be Germany, Europe, France. Like, there's no fucking way. This is doable. Like, I feel like West Virginia is gonna be the hardest place to get to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
So where are all the places again?
Well, online at home right now. Where's the second one? Albuquerque, New Mexico. St. Andrews Hall in Detroit. The mountains of West Virginia. And then the Bahamas.
I would want to go for the Bahamas.
Well, I want to go for all 5, but yeah. I see juggalos online like, we can't go to the Bahamas, blah, blah, blah. You're freaking out. Like,
man, I'm on probation.
I'm a felon.
Yeah, I'm a felon.
That could possibly.
What's going on with the helicopter?
I don't know.
Whatever you just moved and stopped it.
No, it just stops and then it comes back. Talk about it. The real freak's going to be at the West Virginia show. That's what's up. Hopefully you'll see me there. I don't know how to get there.
I would fly there. That's far.
Well, I would. Yeah, I would definitely fly there. But then I think from what I don't know where the place is, but what they were saying, it's like even if you flew, you probably still got to drive 2 hours or some shit. Like,
I would assume so.
In the motherfucking woods.
What's up, Uber?
I don't know who you are making all that noise. So I think I'm gonna try to pull it off. So that'll be dope. And the Juggalo card's not even that cool, to be honest, man. You get 25% off merch at every event. You get in 10 minutes before the show. Fast pass. And so basically like VIP for every show. Plus you get in 10 minutes before everybody else. You get to cut the line. So you basically show up 5 minutes before doors, walk up straight to the front, or you can show up 11 minutes before doors. Walk straight to the front.
11 minutes?
You book that 1 minute walk.
Holy shit. 11 minutes.
You get in, you go to the merch, you buy all the fucking merch for 25% off, and then you resell it on the internet for fucking 3 times the price because you bought it all. And no one could get it. And you get on stage 1 song early. You get on stage 1 song before VIP for Fago Armageddon. For life.
For life?
For life.
Yeah, that was my next question. That's dope.
As far as I know, there's no expiration date. So, I think it's pretty cool.
That's neat.
And then, so if you didn't think Clown Compound was culty enough for you,
there's more?
There's more.
Wait, there's more?
The Clown Head 13.
Oh, Jesus.
Ready? So Violent J and Shaggy are going to be painting 13 individual art pieces. The original painting will contain their blood. And they're going to be framed canvases prints. Obviously, there's an original, and then there's going to be 999 prints of each of the 13 clown heads. There's going to be a pamphlet with each one explaining the story of the clown head. There's going to be a single CD about the clown head. And there's going to be a sack of dirt from Picker Forest to, enchant the clown head. So each one of these, there's 999 of them. They all come with that. They're framed, certificate of authenticity. Every month beginning January 21 for 13 months until they've all been revealed. And then there's going to be a coffee table book with all of them in it. And basically you're getting a full-length 13-track ICP album about all the 13 clown heads for you to enjoy.
Sounds like a lot.
A lot of clown heads?
Yeah.
13.
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
There's a lot of stuff
going on there. Just with that one little thing, you know. Yeah. How are you guys going to do all this?
I don't know. I mean, they only have to do it 13. They only have to paint 13 pictures.
Yeah, but then they have to do this story, and then they had, you know, they would record music, and then they had, you know, somebody has to go dig up the dirt.
They had that Rudy guy. They had told him he had to go do it.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, people are saying Kiss did the blood thing. They did a comic book in the 70s, and they had their blood in the ink. But I'm sure other people have done it too, but now they're doing it. And we can all take our blood paintings to the clown compound and drink some motherfucking Faygo and die.
There we go.
Shangri-La, baby. You ready, bro?
Let's go.
You ready to go to Shangri-La with our blood paintings?
Yeah, let's do it.
The original 13, they said they're going to do something with it at some point. You'll see that after it's done, I guess.
Speaking of paintings, I'm going to get that Bob Ross Monopoly, boy.
I feel like that's not a painting. I feel like it's a game.
I mean, Bob Ross painted it, motherfucker.
He painted the game?
Probably.
Bob Doe.
Bob Ross edition, Monopoly board game, $32.13. I don't know why I just seen that.
Happy little accident.
It's a
legit thing. Yeah.
It
just came out.
There's a Bob Ross action figure at Cracker Barrel. I almost bought it like 10 times.
What?
Wait, if you almost bought it 10 times, you should have bought it after 9 times. So the 11th time you're going to just go ahead and fucking buy it.
I don't know, maybe.
I
pick up orders there all the time and I see it. I'm like, oh, that's dope.
I'm going to look it up.
The first time I was like, no.
I'm going to look it
up. I walked past it. I don't know.
No. Like, there ain't no
I
way
haven't put it in my hand yet. I won't. If I put it in my hand, I'd have it here.
You're buying it.
I just see it. Hang on. But it's just there, man. It's dope, though. You can land. Oh, you know where it is, the Real Freak? You know where the location is? They said they've done a show there before. You can land in Pennsylvania and drive to Pipestem. Or you can land in Charleston. There's a real small airport there. So that's where it is, near Charleston. That's what's up. I think that's it. Yeah, besides the big one. So they announced the 5th Joker's card to the 2nd deck. So obviously we get the first single. We're going to play it on break. It should be up now. I haven't looked again.
What's the name on it?
Are you ready for this? What? The song?
Yeah, we'll look it up.
I'm literally on there and it's not there.
Did you refresh it?
Oh, it is there. It's up. It's up on the Spotify. So we'll play it on break.
Called Hocus Pocus, right?
No. You gotta scroll down.
How about Ding Ding Doll?
That's it.
It's right there.
Hi-ya!
I'm gonna listen to it right now. Fuck y'all. I ain't
No,
waiting.
you gotta listen to me talk.
No.
About the fucking Joker card.
No.
You ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you remember they announced that the Joker's card was mentioned 8 times on Fearless Fred Fury, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was on the song Night of the Red Rum.
So it's called Red Rum?
Nope.
Nope.
The name, and this is even more confusing. The name of the album
is Red Rum.
Is Yum Yum Bedlam.
So Red Rum.
Nope. No. Yum Yum Bedlam.
Who the fuck comes up with this?
Violent J.
I'll give you one yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was your answer.
That was all over the fucking airwaves.
Yum Yum Bedlam.
Yum Yum Bedlam.
That's the name of the album.
Okay.
The name of the Joker's card is different than the name of the album.
How?
The name of the Joker's card.
No. Whoa.
Yep.
This is not.
This is where we. Yeah.
No, this is not fucking possible.
Save this to the end.
No. This is not possible. Hold on. Say what the fuck you just said again. So the name of the album is different than the name of the Joker's card. How the fuck is this possible? Do you have the answer to this?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna shut
It's
the fuck
all
up.
going to make sense in the end.
All right, then I'll shut the fuck up.
I'm not hating your
Because it shouldn't even be that way. You had the Great Malenko, you had the Riddle Box, you had the Ringmaster, you had Bang Pow Booms, you had.
I'm gonna have to show
Mighty
you the
Death
video
Pop.
too because it was cool when he
Mighty
explained
Death
it.
Pop.
When he explained
Fearless
it,
Fred
as soon as he
Fury.
said what I just said, he stopped and was like, "People are gonna fucking hate so hard on like." As soon as he said what I said, he's like, "People are gonna freak."
Like I said, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let you finish.
I think it works. I mean, you might not think it works, but I think it works. So the name of the Joker's card is Yum Yum Flower.
Get the fuck out of here.
The Yum Yum Flower. The first female Joker's card is the Yum Yum Flower. Now she represents loyalty. She's a beautiful orchid.
Jesus.
If you don't have loyalty, you'll be venomously bit. Don't
Hey,
touch
Blase,
the
you
flower.
finally got your fucking Joker's card, huh? Holy fuck, you're amazing. You must suck really good
That's
fucking
funny. I
dick.
never even thought of that.
Anyways,
So
go
the
ahead.
Yum Yum Flower is the Joker card. This is her Yum Yum Bedlam. So there's more to this. As Shaggy said, Yum Yum got homies. But essentially,
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
so Yum Yum, the Yum Yum Flower has. So after the Yum Yum Flower drop, you want to know when it drops, or do you want to know the rest of the story?
I want to know the rest of the fucking story because this is fucking stupid.
Okay. So the Yum Yum Flower is the Joker's card.
Okay, so Blase got a Joker's card coming
She's
out.
the mother. She's the mother flower. She's the mother orchid.
There gonna be women on this album too.
It's like the main tree in Fern Gully where all the people live in the fucking forest.
Yeah, sort of. She's the mother. She's the mother. Well, she's got 3 kids, the seeds of the Yum Yum.
So there's gonna be 3 fucking albums for one Joker's
4.
card.
4.
Son of a bitch.
It's the main one, and then there's 3 more after that.
See
Three
how stupid this is already.
3 small ones. So it's like the main tree.
So there's one album that's gonna branch off to 4 other albums or 3 other albums.
3 mini albums.
So they're
3
gonna be like
EPs.
EPs, basically.
Yeah. So one main Joker's card, 3 EPs to follow.
So basically, they're just trying to do a fucking money grab again.
I mean, that's what some people say.
I mean,
But why?
because they ain't
Why-
make no money in the
why-
last 5 fucking years, so they gotta fucking make something.
If
And people wonder why I talk like this about them. I like their music. Don't get me wrong. Majority of it I do. There's, I think, 3 albums they have out that I fucking did not buy that I fucking was disgusted with. Everything else I have.
Nobody liked the Calm. Fuck
That's
that.
one of them.
I
And the
fucking-
Tempest
think
is another
anybody
one.
liked
Nobody
the
liked
And the
the Calm.
Tempest is another one. And I'm
I
sure
just
there's
got a
one
handful.
I
more.
like the Tempest, but
And I'm sure I'll buy all 4 of these motherfuckers too because I want to check them out. Well, I'll get them on.
I'm not
Spotify.
gonna lie. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. All the second deck.
And I,
As
am
soon
I
as
the
they're
only one
announced-
being an asshole about it?
No, I'm not. I don't. I was. You know what I mean?
Am
Like
I the
most
only
of
one
the
to
time.
have an opinion about it? Let's put it that way.
I think that they are really diluting this way too far, and they're making it more complicated than it needs to be.
I think because they took too long to come out with it.
I honestly think it's.
Or
dope.
with Fearless.
Normally,
Fury.
I'm with you, and I'm like, fuck that. That's stupid. I actually think it's dope. There's a
Of
couple
course
reasons.
you do because they haven't
I
done
just-
anything in a while.
Well, that's one reason is we're gonna get a shit ton of music from ICP, which
Absolutely.
never happens.
Yeah, right.
So that's dope.
And I am kind of excited for that.
And I've always said, well, not always, but for the last few years, I'm like, they need to do fucking female. I wanted them to do brother and sister. That's
They
what
should
I
have
thought
done
that
that
would
a
have
long
been dope.
time ago, though. Not when fucking Blase signs to the fucking
I
goddamn.
don't think it has
I don't
It
think
probably
it-
does.
I don't
You know
think
what?
it has
I
anything to do with
guarantee it doesn't.
because he actually, it's funny. I have to mention this because it was so funny when he was explaining it and he was talking about the seeds. He literally accidentally said the seeds of the lotus because it's the flower, it's the petal, the petals from the flower, the seeds of the lotus.
I mean, I'm just cracking a joke about it, but I mean, all of a sudden it didn't have nothing until she comes along and whatever the hell she's doing now, and now we have this female Joker's card.
I believe she's doing OnlyFans, isn't she?
I don't know. I don't know.
And I think legit that's what she was doing.
I'm pretty sure she's been like a goblin
For
waitress on the
$50,
live
you
feed.
can see her movies.
Yeah.
But like 6 Petals of the Yum Yum. There you go, Danny boy. What was that? Like I was literally thinking about like I like to see what people say, like some of the juggalos online and shit. A lot of people
The
like,
jugga goers.
yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, it's dope. A lot of people are saying the
what?
same type of shit. It's a money grab or holy fuck. But think about all the shit we've gotten before. We get Bang Pow Boom with 3 different intros. We get
That's true.
fucking Fearless Fred and Flip. You know what I mean?
We all were pissed because we got the same fucking album, all the same songs except for one fucking track.
Yeah. Well, now we're getting, instead of that, we're getting new albums. You know
And
what I mean?
they're going to have
Like
3 different covers each.
There is.
Here's the money grab part. You want the money grab part?
Fuck you.
I'll tell you the actual money grab part.
So
that part I think
they're gonna have 2 different versions.
There's more
of this
to it.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Of course, why not?
So-
why
Well,
not?
here, let me tell you. When do you, how? So
Because people will buy it.
it takes what 4 or 5 years to get a Joker card. When do you think Yum Yum Bedlam's gonna come out?
Probably 2025.
Christmas,
No,
2020.
Fuck you.
December 25th.
There ain't no way. It's
Less
gonna
than
get pushed
2
back.
months. The brand new Joker's
The
coming.
motherfucker couldn't even
fucking
show up for a show that was happening in fucking 6 months. And he had to cancel out. All of a sudden, now they're going to come out with his album?
Well, okay. How many months did they have to delay Fearless Fred? They delayed
3
that.
or 4.
They delayed
Yeah.
that quite a bit.
Yeah, so this ain't coming out Christmas, bro. Ain't no way. There ain't no Joker's card is dropped on the date it was originally supposed to come out.
I don't know if that's completely true.
Well, majority
Not in
has.
a while, but I hope it does. I think it's dope.
I mean, yes, I would like for this to drop.
Well-
right when they say it's going to, I would like to hear it happen. I don't want to hear, well, we got to push it back. It's not going to come out
Well, they
till
went on and on and on. How
fucking
the internet,
Valentine's
the
Day.
internet's like, y'all ain't doing shit. Put out some fucking music. What are you doing this whole quarantine? They're like, we've been fucking working. The goddamn record comes out Christmas. So
I'll believe it I'll believe it on
I feel
December
you.
24th. I'll believe it.
So December 25th, 2020, the release of Yum Yum Bedlam.
I said the 24th because I'm still gonna be awake at midnight
You know-
waiting for that bitch to fucking.
You know,
First-
you
the
said that
first
they
of the
said the
flower.
name on Fearless Fred a bunch. I remember Bedlam.
I
don't
listened.
remember Yum Yum.
I went back and listened. They said it a shit ton.
They said Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Yum Yum.
Bedlam. Like 100
Oh,
times.
so it was in the beat.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It was like the hook.
Ah,
Over and over.
yeah, yeah.
Yum Yum Bedlam.
Yeah, okay.
Red
well,
rum, Yum Yum Bedlam. Yeah, over
okay.
and over and over.
I swear to God, this motherfucker.
What do you keep
drops,
saying, real freak, that you keep retracting your messages? Now I want to know. Are you talking shit, fam?
Probably.
He's not. He's a nice guy.
Fuck
But
that guy.
I don't like
No,
it
I'm
when
just kidding.
I hate it when messages are retracted. Like, what did you say that's so?
If
As
this
a moderator, you should be able to still see it,
Right?
And then
You
just
think?
have a little asterisk next
Sure.
to it.
if this literally comes out Christmas night or Christmas Day, right? Christmas Day.
Mhm.
So like midnight on the 25th, it should be out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Midnight the 24th. Yeah.
I swear to God, I will buy all 4 albums. Well,
wait,
I guess
there's more.
5 because they're gonna come out with 2 of the Yum Yum Bedlam,
Oh, I'm excited to hear there's more.
But wait, there's more.
and then they're gonna branch it out with 3 other ones.
So this is the plan so far. This is the information that we have.
And I'll never talk bad about their shit again.
This is what we have right now.
Yes, you
December 25th, the main album comes out. The first seed of the Yum
I'll
Yum.
run a fucking mile if it comes out at
The
Christmas
first
Day.
seed is scheduled for April 2nd, 21. The second seed is scheduled for July 30th, 21. And the third seed is scheduled for October 29th,
There ain't no
21.
way, man. They're pulling some Tech 9 shit. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't happening.
It's like every 4 months, a new
So-
EP.
It's like the
new
Yum Yum
EP.
collabos.
Because, like, Tech 9 will come out with, like, an album and it ain't even, like, good, but, like, 3 songs, and he'll just throw it out there just to sell it anyway.
Well, it's just they're doing
So
like
this-
many EPs.
So
basically.
this better be at least good for sitting
Unless
quiet
they're
through
like
the whole
EP
quarantine.
lengths like Suicide Boys.
They're
where they
saying
just
6 or
come out
7
with
songs.
come out with
Right? Like 4
2
songs on
minutes.
that bitch, but it's like a half hour long.
Well, no,
2-minute
yeah,
tracks.
yeah, like it's 45-second tracks. They got 1 hook each.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the idea. Then the 3 albums will be combined and will be called the Seeds of the Yum Yum. The combo album of all 3 will be available November 19th with 3 new tracks.
2025.
2021.
Holy.
So the three mini albums
I'm
themselves.
getting excited already,
So
but I know they're all going to get pushed
This is
back.
when you get the money grab talk, like you get the red cover, the green cover, the blue cover type shit. So all three EPs come out. They all have a song on them that is not going to be on the album where all three EPs are combined. But the album where all three EPs are combined are going to have 3 extra songs that are not on the EPs.
And this is why I am not listening to every single ICP song that's ever come out ever.
So you just wait till they throw the 3 EPs on there with the 3 extra songs and just buy that one.
You can, but then you'd be missing the 3 songs that are only on the EPs. So either way you go, you're missing out on 3 songs.
Unless you buy everything.
So you motherfuckers just go ahead and sign up for fucking Spotify for $10 a month.
Yeah, you can do that.
And you get them all.
You can do that. Or for free. And just listen to a commercial.
Yeah, you can sign up for free and listen to the commercials.
So
they always want you to steal their shit anyways that they talked about back in the old days for you new juggalos out there that don't know that. They wanted you to go to the record store and take the little
Steal that
cellophane
shit
off of it and throw it down your fucking pants and walk out.
But besides that, I mean,
Don't buy our shit.
That's just a ploy to get you to buy more, which at this point I'm not even fucking mad at it. It's just what they do.
Well, if that motherfucker comes out Christmas Day, I will go run a fucking mile.
That's what they're saying. I hope it does, man. That'd be dope. It'd be dope
See
to
me
get a
run a
full,
mile?
well, that and to get a full-length ICP album this year. And the image, we don't know what
I shouldn't say
we're
run
gonna
a mile
find out
because
what
there
the
ain't a
Yum
whole lot of
Yum.
running with me.
We're gonna find out what Yum Yum
I will
flower
at
looks
least
like on
walk
Halloween.
and jog a mile.
Well, at least leave a key to the front door so that way we can come in and at least get the studio equipment when you fucking keel over.
All right.
I don't know.
Hopefully I'll be in better shape.
You
by
have to go start knocking on all your neighbors' doors to find out which ones your parents live in and be like, hey, can we just get our studio equipment?
Right. But yeah, we'll find out at the Halloween.
Hey, you better pay them a third of what it is.
Yo, a third of nothing.
Of nothing. It cost us. I paid for it. You paid for it. He paid for it.
Oh, you're talking about that. I thought you were talking about revenues.
No.
Who knew?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so
new schnoo. Yum
so
yum.
the image is supposed to be revealed at the Halloween acoustic show going down Halloween night.
Oh, that's in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we'll know
3 weeks.
what.
I bet it's a flower.
No, it can't be. I bet it's a strip of bubble gum.
It's a good guess.
Is it gonna be a pink flower?
It's gonna be Blase's head.
That's fine.
It's an orchid. I don't know. Honest to God, it's for some reason I picture like
It's a lotus.
fallopian tube or something, like a weird,
Yeah.
but like a flower that it's like stuff's coming. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's coming out the side, and that's where the
Who's
seeds
drawing
come
this?
from. Shaggy draws every Joker card. And then a week later, Tom Wood's version will come out.
And then a week after
But it'll
that,
be Shaggy's original drawing, and then he'll make it look like a live person.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that, I believe that was everything. They had like 7 pages, and they didn't get to like 4 of them because they talked so much, so there was more information, but that was the important stuff.
get the notes.
I'm sure there's more important stuff.
I'm excited. Like I was like, oh fuck yeah, man. Hopefully half of this shit comes true, especially the album stuff.
This dude cracking me up. Get ready to run. You realize that 90% of their albums that came out got pushed back.
I feel like it's done.
I'm pretty sure I'm on the safe side.
I feel like it's done. Like the EPs, that might be something else. You know what I'm saying?
I
Those
ain't
might
scared
get
of- I
pushed.
ain't scared of no mile.
But I think it's done. So other than that, they did the home movies a couple nights ago. That was kind of That was the least interesting thing they've done so far. It's the same ones they played The Gathering, but it's literally like home movies that they recorded, like Ringmaster era.
I'm actually pretty excited for this to drop.
I'm pumped, man.
I really am. I mean, it's been too long.
It
And you guys always heard me complain about they're not coming out with any music.
It's been
If they
too
would
long
just
since they come out with music, but Fearless Fred wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't,
in Joker card consideration.
but it was long before that even came out.
It was a long time.
And I just don't feel like that was enough.
According to Spotify, it's February 15, 2019.
No.
No, yeah, sounds about right. Yeah.
So well over a year ago.
Yeah, but before that was The Missing Link, which is in 2015.
Well, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? The Def Pop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it was a long time before
It's usually
Fearless Fred
like
Fury came
the second deck has been like 3 to 4 years this is like a little over a year. So that's
true. I guess.
There's usually other music though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically Flip the Rat was our EP in the middle.
Yeah, but it kind of came out
even though
with
it's a full album. No, it came out at the same time, but what else was I saying? Oh yeah, they did the whole movie thing. That was silly, but there was a clip from there. Hopefully, I hope they could find the footage to this. There was a commercial that was edited in one of their home movies. It was ICP's first ever television appearance. They had weird ass fucking makeup, and it was Shaggy and John Kick-Ass. Jay wasn't even in the clip, doing fucking like dog beats or something. That shit was super dope to see.
No, I'm gonna address Casey. Absolutely, you have your own opinion. That's why I've been throwing my opinion out here, because you have your own opinion as well. So you guys can have your own opinions in the chat room. No problem whatsoever. We can always talk. We can still talk and disagree and still be friends. It's okay.
Hell yeah.
It's what we do around here.
But so then what was it? Saturday night. Saturday night was the newest one besides Right Now. They're probably late. They probably haven't started yet. But Saturday night they did the no, they've been fucking late. Saturday night they did the ICP's late night Funhouse talk show, and they had some issues. The thing, it was fucking dope though. I was highly impressed with what they did here. So they had it set up in Violent J's living room. This is the first event that they actually had Juggalos at.
Right.
They sold tickets to. Tickets are up right now if you want to buy JCW tickets too. Hollow Wicked still has not gone on sale. But the first one they had a live audience at. They had it set up to where ICP was sitting at the desk. They had the bunch of shit on the desk, and then they had the couches. It was funny. They started the fucking stream, bro. The stream went for 8 minutes with no audio.
Jesus Christ.
And so everyone in the chat is like, what the fuck? There's no audio. The screen goes black. 2 minutes later, we watched the same fucking intro. They redid it.
No.
Start from zero, except this time it had audio. It's so funny to see live. You know what I mean? But other than that, they had some issues with the audio throughout the show. It wasn't scratchy. It would just shut off. Like they'd be in the middle of a conversation, the audio would just. But then they figured it out, and they take like a 1 second reset.
Yeah.
And they would come back. So that was a little annoying. But other than that, it was super dope. They had a house band. So like the Juggalos are in the audience here. Here's the stage. There's a band over here in the corner. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and they set the whole thing up, man. They'd be like, our first guest, blah, 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 blah. And all 3 out of the 4 people were people they literally haven't seen in, well, one of them was like 30 fucking years. The one dude was 17. And they didn't see him before the show either. They kept them away from each other.
Yeah.
So they literally, the moment of seeing each other was the moment they walked out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they were
That's
walking
hella
in,
dope.
like, I guess Violent J's deck or whatever was right, like, straight back behind, like, where the banner was.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, like, the backstage. You'd see them come in. So the first guest was, somebody. Who the fuck was the first guest? God damn it.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there either, but I watched it. Fuck. I literally just... It was, Did
you break?
I was looking at the fucking chat room. The chat room caught me off guard. Who was the first fucking guest? Motherfucker. Why did my brain just go blank?
Dude, you were staring off into space.
Okay, no, yeah, okay. I remember now. So the very first guest was D Lyrical. He did way back in the day. Intelligence and Violence. Like one of the very first ICP cassette tape things.
Yeah.
Like Violent J's told the story a bunch of times in the book and behind the paint and the audio. When old boy had a karaoke machine, they're like, "Holy shit, this guy has a karaoke machine. He's fucking rich."
Yeah.
And they recorded Intelligence and Violence. Violent J was violence. D Lyrical was intelligence. Apparently, they haven't seen each other since then.
Oh wow.
Like since maybe like a year or so after that. And D Lyrical was recently like come back into the Juggalo scene. He actually performed at the Gathering. On the
And he still didn't see him at the Gathering?
But he wasn't technically booked. He performed at the that CPN benefit thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but on the
that small
Cannibal
stage. Yeah.
He was like they had their time slot, and they booked him as part of that.
Oh.
So, but he's like he said they talked about that. He's like, when did you come back? Where did you go? Like they caught up.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because they're like, oh my fucking god, like you look dope, and dude was like geeked, like starstruck, like holy fuck, like we did all these things 30 years ago, and you guys are fucking legends. And like it was cool. A couple of people said it was cringy because he was just like, but it was cool. I thought it was cool. Like it's, you know what I mean? He was just like, holy fuck, like I've become part of your legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. He's like, we did that shit. He's like, fuck yeah, we did. Let's do it again. Like,
yeah.
Well, you guys want to see D Lyrical and ICP do one in 2020? Like, he was like, fuck yeah. Fuck. He's freaking out. You know what I mean? It was cool. And then they brought out Chuck Miller. If you guys, you listen to the book, right? Read the book. I know you listened to the audio book.
Yeah, well, I read the book and
that was their first studio they ever went to.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Mitty Productions. The first when he was like, we met this fucking long-haired, wolf-haired fucking dude, and he was like, what do you think about this drum?
Yeah.
What about this one?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we'll take that one.
It
that
took
was
like
Chuck
an hour
Miller
of just trying to find a drum and shit.
That was Chuck Miller.
Oh shit.
So his studio, he came out and he was literally the way they described him. And they were freaking out because they literally hadn't seen him since, like, apparently the studio closed down like a year after they were there.
Yeah.
He's like in a fucking like 70s band and shit now, and he works at Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Like, but it was cool. Like, but when the audio didn't cut out, he was like, you know, he's literally like 70 or something now. But he was like, I remember being in the booth and there was like 10 of us and we were like, bitch, you's a hoe. And hoe, you's up, bitch. He's like, y'all remember that one? Like, and he was like, fuck yeah, it's Redneck Hoe. Like, but it was cool because they were like, holy shit, we haven't seen this dude in like 30 something years. So that was dope. And then they did a musical guest unannounced. Project Born came out and did like 2 songs.
Nice.
And then they announced Born Dead 4 is coming out, Devil's Night. So they got a new album coming out. Then they came back with Bob, the owner of Rock of Ages. He was the one that they see often. But they just talked about like the history of like Rock of Ages has been around for 30 something years. And they talked about like all the crazy in stores and like doing promotions and like the history of that. So that was cool. We've met that dude a bunch of times. Mm-hmm. He's super cool. Then they had like a magician juggler guy show up. I don't know what happened there, but it was, I mean, whatever, it was entertaining. And then they brought out fucking Tom Dubb, like OG fucking juggalo psychopathic Tom Dubb.
Nice.
And it was crazy because you don't think about how time goes. And they were like, "What's it been? 7-8 years?" And he's like, 17 years. And they haven't seen each other in 17 years. Like, holy shit.
Wow.
Like, fat props to the lyrical Tom Dubb. You know what I'm saying? But he wrote a book. I read it. And it's okay. But he was the one. He left in 2003. Him and Twisted were originally trying to start Magic Records. Mm-hmm. That was with Tom Dubb. And he was like, but it was crazy, man. Like that shit. Like everyone should watch that. It was so funny. Like they're like, so what'd you do? He's like, well, I went to college for 8 years. I got a 2-year degree. Like, and he's like, and then the state of Michigan declared me insane. And they're like, so what happened after that? He's like, I get fucking checks every month. Like. Like he doesn't do shit. He got married a year ago, and his like wife has like 4 kids, so he's like stepdad. He gets paid by the government because he's clinically insane. Yeah. They're like, come back and work for us. Yeah. Like it was definitely entertaining, man. And it was like, I mean, if you've been a juggalo for any of my, I mean, you know, fucking, you may not know Tom Dubb, but you've heard fucking, you know what I mean? So like,
they've talked about him
a lot. Like,
yeah.
So that was super dope, man. And then, and that was the end of that. But it was super cool, man. It was like 3 hours, something like that. And they had all these old school guests, and the whole thing has been super entertaining.
That sounds cool, yeah.
tonight they're doing some sort of journey into the abyss or something like that. I'm not too. I'll watch it. I paid for it.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, I was worried. I was definitely worried about buying this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? Like you said, everything's late. And I mean, they've definitely been late. They've kept consistent with the late. Yeah, they were talking about all his wrestling and shit too. He was telling crazy stories, man. It was extremely interesting, man. It was definitely. If you're a juggalo, you'll enjoy the fuck out of it. If you're just like an ICP fan, you probably won't even understand.
If you're a juggler, you'll like it even more.
Yeah, well, there was one of those. So that, you know, man, he had like light up things, and then he brought a hatchet out. He juggled a hatchet, a bowling pin, and a chicken at the same time. He did.
Ain't nobody juggling no damn hatchet.
It was a hatchet, a bowling pin, and a chicken at the same time.
Plastic.
I drove through Forest.
The chicken was.
I drove through Forest.
Rubber.
I drove through Forest Park yesterday, and somebody rode past me on a bike juggling.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I was like, "What? Look at you little overachiever! What the fuck are you doing?"
No, fuck that. It should have been a unicycle.
You see a lot. I guarantee you, if you spend a little more time in Forest Park, you'll see a lot more of that.
Oh, I believe it.
You see a lot. You'll see a lot of shit you don't want to see. Too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do that too. Just go play golf over there, and you'll see a shit ton of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm normally not one to like be like, go buy this ICP thing, but I think it's dope. I think it's super dope. I think it's worth it. Plus, you get the merch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get fucking collector. You get a DVD, a CD, a coin, and who knows what else. They had a big argument during the seminar as well about the CD.
Oh.
About the Hollow Wicked CD.
Were they fighting?
Well,
they throw chairs? They break necks?
Well, apparently they decided, and then they were like, well, should we not do that? So basically the whole rule of the Hollow Wicked CD is you got to be there to get it.
Oh.
And they're like, well, you can't be there. This is the whole point of this. This is the event. You bought the fucking ticket to the stay at home and watch it. So we should put the Hollow Wicked CD in the bag. They're like, no, fuck that. The 50 people that buy tickets are the ones who get it.
You're an asshole if you do that. You're an asshole.
Right. They're right in both sense. Shaggy had the best idea, and he was like, fuck that. We'll put one in the bag, but the 50 people that show up get the fucking fresh limited version or something. You know what I mean?
Put like 1 or 2 extra songs on it or something.
Or a different cover, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Who knows?
It doesn't really matter. Everything's going to go on Spotify anyway.
Well, that's what they were saying. Like, people can listen to it. It's about the collector.
Yeah.
Like, people can listen to it, but they're like, what about these people that have gone to every Hollow Wicket and they can't make it because it's fucking COVID and tickets are, we don't know how much tickets are yet because it's an auction, but they're going to be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, they're like, well, the people that do buy these fucking ridiculous tickets get the fucking benefit of having this fucking it's going to be like the rarest CD they've ever put out if there's only 50.
Right.
He's like, so if they want, they can sell it and get some of the money back. Like, it's benefits for them.
That's true.
It's like, it's not like it'll be available. People can listen to it if they want to hear the song. The song's not going to be exclusive. It's just a physical collector item.
Yeah. But it still does.
So they never actually came to a decision live, but it was pretty clear that it was going to be 50 available for the people that show up.
Yeah, they should do like a different cover.
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, they should at least do like a different cover.
I agree. I agree it should be for the people that get to actually come, but at the same time, as a guy who purchased the fucking thing, I'm like, I want the goddamn CD too.
Well, yeah, you should get the CD, but they should, like, the 50 people that show up, draw a different cover, and that's what the 50 people that show up get.
Well, yeah, but it was definitely an afterthought. Clearly, they did not think that one through. And
well, because there is a CD, or they should just add it to the CD. They should add the song, which wouldn't make it a collectible. But I mean, the CD we're getting is collectible anyway. But I don't know how many people bought it. At least like 1,500. At least 1,500 people bought the Patreon. But I don't know how many. But either way, it's dope. I enjoy it. What is left to come? So tonight they got the whatever I said they had a minute ago. Descent into the Abyss of Evil. This Wednesday they're doing the campfire stories. That should be super dope. Saturday they got the JCW Red Moon Howling with ICP doing commentary as 3D and Guido. So that should be funny. Even though I hate wrestling, it'll probably be funny because they're commentating.
Right.
And you can buy tickets to that right now at Psychopathic Vault.
And their commentary is always usually funny too.
Yeah. Next
I
Monday.
don't care who's doing the commentary. It's usually fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
No.
Next Monday, they got Stories from the Road. Next Wednesday, they're doing the Psychopathic Don interview. So that's going to be, it's Billy Bill, Jump Steady, and ICP. And Chris Hansen's like the moderator.
They're going to be down by the railroad tracks, by the train tracks.
No, they're probably going to be sitting in Ron Jay's living room. But you can, like, if you're part of it, you can ask questions. There's a whole section on there where you ask questions, and they said no question will not be answered. So that should be interesting. Then we got the historical tours, the top 5 freshness show. Then the 28th, they're doing the You Produce ICP thing with Straight Jacket, where you help make the song. And then obviously Halloween night, Hollow Wicket acoustic show with Ouija Mac, Hoodoo, Clownvis going down. And then the reveal of Yum Yum Bedlam.
That's so funny.
It's a weird name, not gonna lie.
That's why I said it's funny.
But I get it.
Yum Yum Bedlam.
But it's like it's the whole second deck is weird.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
But it's normal now.
It's different.
You remember
Like,
when Bang
from
Pow
what we
Boom
were
came out?
used
We didn't even
to.
know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, we were like, dog, what the fuck?
You remember they had merch for Bang Pow Boom at the gathering a year before they announced it?
Yeah.
And we were like, what is this? What are these things? They
remember that.
literally
You're like, what
had
the
merch for Bang Pow Boom before we knew what that was.
Weird.
And we were
Well, they did that on purpose.
There was only a handful. It was like only there one time. I'm like, what is that fucking thing? Is there something I missed? Because I still do, but I've always like paid super attention to what the fuck's going on in Juggalo shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then even when it came out, I'm like, it's a sound. It's not a Joker card. It's a noise.
Somebody threw a pot.
And then it was the Mighty Death Pop. I'm like, what the fuck? This whole thing is just noises? Like, I didn't get it. It didn't make sense, but it did. Once, you know what I mean? Like, once I get the concept and I listen to the record, it all makes sense. And now it's fucking normal. You know what I mean? In this concept, I already kind of grasp. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get it. And I like that they're changing up the formula. You know, they're doing different shit.
And I get the fact that they did that, like, the Yum Yum Flower is the Joker card, but Yum Yum Bedlam is like the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is her, because Bedlam's like hell, right? It's like, this is the fucking, this encompasses her and the kids.
But what's the Yum Yum?
I don't know. I think the point is, like, she's yummy. I don't know. I honestly don't know because I haven't heard it, but
I don't know.
I'm assuming like I think it's supposed to, like, she's like my take on what they were explaining is like what's the fucking thing? She's like the apple in the Garden of Eve.
Okay.
Like the Yum Yum Flower is the temptation. It's like the beautiful, like it's the most beautiful fucking delicious.
This Joker's card better have tits.
It might. It might.
No, it's Blase Rose, bro.
It's not Blase.
I heard so small tits.
But it's like, it's temptation. It's,
Oh, no, she got fake ones now. They're big.
Oh, did she? Damn.
But yeah, I think it's dope. I'm excited to hear it.
The only Yum Yum I know is the Yum Yum sauce, and it is Yum Yum.
Well, maybe that's where it
Very
comes
good.
Isn't there one of them juggalettes named Yum Yum?
Probably.
Sure there is one.
I
from.
guarantee
If there's
there
not,
has
there's
to be.
one now.
There has to be.
Right.
There has to
Guarantee
be.
you that.
And I guarantee you she'll be 300 pounds.
I'm sure I'm probably friends with one.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're very Yum Yum. Yep. Where's the dog when we can need a puke
Oh
sound?
boy. But
yeah, y'all didn't hear that. Dog puked on the couch right after the interview.
right? He was so excited.
Yeah.
You guys want to take a quick break? We'll listen to the brand new ICP song that just dropped 40 minutes ago.
Sure.
Take a quick break. We'll come back. There's more stuff to talk about, man. There's ICP's doing Hollow Wicked, so Twisted had to do something on Devil's Night, right?
On the same night, right?
No, Devil's Night. They're
I heard about
they have
that.
manners.
The same night, right?
I heard about that with the
No.
the
The night
lineup.
before.
It's always the night before, though. But that's how it's been for 15 years or however many years. Like, even when they were friends, it was Twisted did Devil's Night, ICP did Hollow Wicked. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Jelly Roll and Isham beefing.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Oh, that's who he was talking about. I saw his tweet.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them.
Oh,
So
I
it'll be fun.
only saw one.
So come back
Really
after the
worth
break.
Talking about though.
It's going to be fun. So come back after the break. If you're on YouTube, the stream's going to end. A new one will pop up.
Jesus, another new one?
That's what happens when we stop it now. It's fucking stupid.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Head on over to repliconradio.com. We're about to play the brand new ICP song. We're going to take a short break. And
Everybody
we're going to come
already
back
listened
and
to it. We're late.
hang out.